Seriously, how do people find women? Have never been in a relationship with anyone other than my parents. The way you phrase that makes it sound like you don't have any friends either. I'd focus on that first. Your parents shouldn't be the only people in your life. Don't knock making friends of any kind from any walk. Meeting women organically means making friends. Those friends have sisters and friends and so on. I moved to the US 10 years ago. Where from? Diaspora communities in the US are great ways to meet people. What do you hope she will be doing while you're not hanging out? Go to those places. You want a woman who is physically active? Go to the gym. Go hiking. Go to running events. Want an artist? Go to galleries and museums. I met my fiancé on what amounts to a storywriting club. ETA. The people calling me out for referring to the gym as a potential place to meet women are thinking of women as machines you put niceness points into until sex pops out. Make friends with women by being normal about it, and they will rush to introduce you to their single friends. What are your interests? Join a club, a book club, a movie club, a knitting club. Volunteer, take food to shut-ins. Pick up trash by the side of the road. Work at a food pantry. Shelve books at a library. Do the things you like to do, but do them with a group. This post makes it sound like women are a rare type of Pokemon out in the wild. You gotta put yourself out there. You need married male friends. Their wives will hate when you come over and they don't have anyone to hang out with, so they will try and hook you up with their female friends. Do stuff. I mean, I know it seems obvious, but it is the truth. Are you able to volunteer time? If so, volunteer somewhere that tends to have a lot of women. If you aren't sure what might have more women, just pick something you care about or don't mind doing. Do you have any hobbies? Are any of them social? Are you willing to try out a new hobby? Hobbies are a great way to meet folks, and you wind up talking to people. Playing social games sometimes works. 2. I met my spouse online playing a silly game, of course. That's also how I moved out of the country. Your results might vary, especially since some online gaming has changed quite a bit since the late '00s. Join a gym, play sports, and so on. Do stuff. Pretty much. Do things that allow you meet a variety of different people and have something obviously in common to talk about. Since you are in the US, a lot of folks used to tell me to go to church to meet a partner. I personally refused this. I'm not religious and wouldn't want a religious partner, but it works out for some folks. Make sure you let folks know that you enjoy their company. If you know you enjoy their company, occasionally ask if someone wants to do something else with you. If they say no, it probably isn't you. I'm female, by the way. This stuff might or might not get you a romantic partner, but it definitely increases your chances. Seriously, are women people? It's so weird to me that you separated women from people twice. There are social singles groups if you are looking for people. They are there for the same reasons. It takes out the awkwardness of trying to figure out if they are single. Just Google social singles groups near me. In my experience, men and women who are perpetually single tend to be socially aloof, anxious, avoidant, have unrealistic expectations, and or suffer from social trauma from alienation, bullying, child abuse, etc. Start by making friends. Once you have figured that part out, you can see about meeting romantic partners. Do you have friends? Some people meet their partners that way. Try attending cool events where there are lots of people to meet. Or maybe at your work. How do people find women? I go outside and there are usually a couple milling about. There has to be a more organic way to find someone that would share the same interests. I would try volunteering or apps like Meetup. Join a gym. Join a club. Go to church. Go to anything that has the potential to meet other people. Lots of clubs, groups out there. Ask someone to coffee and try not to look like you are desperate for a hookup. Online is okay too, but meeting in person is usually better. Try speed dating, singles clubs, etc. Have you heard of the app called Meetup? It's a good way to find hangouts based around certain interests. People meet up to all practice speaking a certain language, to meet at a cafe and draw, to go on hikes, trivia nights, discuss philosophy, play chess, to geek out over a certain fandom, to play tennis, whatever. Really, just a good way to get more social. Getting more social is good for you anyway, and it builds confidence for meeting women and learning how to interact and possibly find a good match. Also, you might make some friends. Lots of good things can happen. Gotta put the irons in several fires at once. It's fine to try to meet people anywhere, but it's good to go for things that naturally require human interaction. Like, example, going on a hike to meet people is better than going to the gym to meet people. It's hard to meet people at the gym because many people don't go to the gym to interact with other people. It's largely a solitary activity. But if you go on a hike with people, everybody already chats the whole time. And it isn't weird if you stay quiet either. So it's low pressure. Hikes, gym, trivia night, museum. You get the idea. The main thing is, you have to pick activities that you actually like. Otherwise you'll just feel dumb if you go and there aren't any people you hit it off with. Also, don't knock dating apps too soon. Especially if you haven't given it a solid go. You might just need somebody to help you with your profile. If you actually ask people out to coffee within the first day or two of texting, texting longer is pointless. You might go on a date every once in a while. And even when it's a flop and you don't romantically connect with each other, it's experience. You learn about yourself. You get to gain experience meeting different people. And it can even be fun. Stay away from dating apps. I'd say work on yourself. Go to the gym, eat right, wear nice clothes, and you've done the hard part. If they're not attracted, they won't date you. I long ago said 3 things to one of my buddies. 1. Go to where the girls are. They aren't going to knock on your door and ask for a date. 2. Clubs. Not just the dancing kind, are great for meeting people and helping build a hobby. 3. Most relationships are found through people you know. This means building a friend base and talking to friends you already have and family. Getting out of the house and just meeting people who have common interests are the best advice I can give. What do you bring to the table? The way you talk about women is what we call objectifying. You speak of women as if they are things, objects if you will, to be found and had. You also speak as though finding a relationship is a competition. Where are these women hiding, as if women are deliberately hiding from you, or from men, or whatever. You need to do some self-reflection and try to dispose of these ideas as much as possible, as they will, and already are, be in the way of your goal. I recommend you watch the film, I Love You Man. Study it, then go out and try to make some friends. And yes, you'll mostly make guy friends. But friends can introduce you to other people who can introduce you to other people. When your social circle is a little wider, it will inevitably include all kinds of people, including women. And almost certainly including women with similar interests and values. Dispose of the idea that these women are targets. Treat them as you do your guy friends. As people who you will have varying degrees of connections with. One day you may find one who you connect with more deeply than anyone else. And who feels the same way? That's when you start putting your foot on the gas, not before then. I found mine in the trash.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epicaricast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.